Avanti community. We did it. We did it together. Y'all, last night we got 1,000 subscribers to the motivational and support group that we are creating together. I am so thrilled to have been able to achieve this milestone. I set out to kind of hit it by January 1 when we had our big kickoff, but it didn't happen, and that's okay. And here we are on today is January 9th. So 9 days into the community, I mean, to the year, and our community is going strong. We're supporting each other. We're motivating each other. We're staying engaged. We're staying connected. We're staying on track. We're staying with our task. We're helping each other stay motivated. What's so great is that, I do the videos when it works for my life, and y'all get to watch them when they work for your life. And so there's no stress about having to meet a certain deadline or a certain time, and we can all be free to do what we need to do in our worlds, but still help and motivate each other. So I'm about to do my rebounding event, video for the day, the 10-minute rebounding. But I just wanted to sit here with y'all. I'm by my fireside. This is my fireside chat. I've got the heat, that's a heater, and it's keeping me warm. 'Cause I went to my closet. This is like a satin top right here. I went to my closet to go get something celebratory and festive to wear today on the video because it's a special day. We reached a milestone. If we were gonna all go out to dinner and celebrate, I'd wear a beautiful satin top like this. With some earrings, and, so I got dressed up for you again. So anyway, it's the morning. I'm having some bone broth. The last 2 days, I've been, kind of interested in drinking bone broth again because I saw that video by, Kellyanne Petrucci where she has, bone broth, and she talks about how it's good for your gut, it's good for your metabolic health, and I have some in my, pantry because in 2021, January, I got on a kick to try bone broth, so I bought a bunch of bone broths, and I kept buying them for months and months, and then I kinda got off the kick for some reason, but I decided to go ahead and drink my bone broths that I have and see if there's, something I wanna continue doing. I might try Kellyanne's Petrucci's because people have had some interesting success putting the bone broth in their stomach. I'm really interested in, like, being more committed to my gut health because I know how important that is to my overall health, and I really don't do a lot of conscious gut things. Um, this morning, I drank some kefir, which is a probiotic, and, and then this, and then which is the bone broth, and then hi, Sierra. Good morning. Sierra, this is a different live. I'm gonna do my rebounding live in a minute, in about, like, 3 or 4 minutes. I just hop on this. So let me tell you, the YouTube platform has a lot this live tool right here is the YouTube app. When I do all my videos on the rebounding, I jump on my software called StreamYard because it allows me to stream my live videos, not just on YouTube, but I stream them directly to the Facebook group called Avanti Motivation and Support Group, and I stream them on my Avanti business page. So there's 3 places that I can stream at that time. I'm actually connected to all my other platforms like LinkedIn, my personal Facebook, but I don't put this Avanti, channel on my personal stuff. This is just for people who want to be motivated, who want to be inspired, who want to create community and supporting each other like we are, Sierra and Elaine and um, Monica and Reen and Sonia and BB, and you know who I haven't seen in a long time is Di. I hope she's doing okay. Di from France. I hope she's doing okay. Um, and anyway, so what I was saying is I'm going to work more on my gut health and try to do more for my gut this year than I've really ever focused on before. But also, I wanted before I jump off of this quick live, I wanted to tell y'all that we reached 1,000 subscribers yesterday, and it's a celebratory day. It's an exciting time. I hope I hope my dreams and visions of growing this community and having it sustain me. I mean, I'm free. I don't have kids. I don't have a lot of ties. And so my vision, I think this would be so cool. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm just telling y'all this is like a vision, but I would love to be able to figure out how to, whether it's in a van or an RV or something, like travel around the country and do rebounding, um, like weekend rebounding sessions and visit the places where the community lives, like drive to South Carolina and see Ginger, drive to Fort Lauderdale. I think that's where either Jacksonville, I think Reen's in Jacksonville or Fort Lauderdale, um, Georgia, to see Duty, our mascot, our 91-year-old mascot who's doing wonderful things on her rebounder. Wouldn't that be fun? Y'all tell me in the chat where y'all are because I pop up. Yes, Sarah. Oh, girl, we are connected. Yes. Pop up bounces, booster pop ups or something like that. Yes, but I love it. Pop up bounces like pop up wedding. There's a lady that I helped do some marketing for that did pop up weddings. And, you could just go somewhere and get married with her because she was a minister. Joanne, where are you? You're in, Joanne, where are you at? Port Alberni. Oh, Canada. I would love to come to Canada. My kid's up ready for school and little bit. Yeah. All right. Um, Indiana, see y'all, how fun would that be? I would love to create number one, I've been so like sharing more pop-up bounces. Yes, don't y'all love that? Wouldn't that be fun? I would love to do that. Like, so y'all don't know that much about me, but as the community grows and as I'm, sharing more, so so my 93-year-old father passed away in 2019, and he had a wonderful life, and he didn't have a lot of problems. It was right before COVID even was in America, supposedly. And then he got this mysterious illness in November, December of 2019 at 93 years old, and he couldn't breathe. And the doctors didn't know what it was because they weren't calling it COVID back then. And I personally think he got COVID, and then it was never titled that because COVID hadn't arrived yet to America. But anyway, it only took a month, and he was not able to survive. His 93-year-old body just was ready to leave. And so we had time to say goodbye and to be with him and help him make his transition. And it was beautiful, and we celebrated his life. That was in December of 2019. So my father has, passed on. And then, of course, my mom was healthy. We didn't know how long she was going to live. I was expecting her to live till she was like 90 because she was just so healthy. But she just passed away this past May at 87 with no warning or illness or anything. I mean, she was healthy and working at 87 years old. So I had to close down her house. And of course, I grieve her loss because she was a very important person in my life. I dedicated my life to being available to her. But now that all my commitments to being committed to my parents before to have them have a wonderful end of their life, I am pretty much free aside from, working, which I need to do. But if I can create a way to have Google, through this community fund me to create pop-up bounces or whatever. Maybe I'd sell t-shirts or something to make a living. I don't know. I just have a dream that we can inspire people like myself who are, larger or, challenged to move, just that find something easy and find something light and just move a little bit can make a maximum result. So I'm on a campaign to help get that message out. Now I am probably going to do like a press release next week. I'm waiting for something to happen with my channel first, and then I'm comfortable doing that. But I already asked Duty if she would be willing to be interviewed, because she's an amazing story that a 91-year-old woman was inspired by the channel. And that is just an amazing that kind of inspiration, like it starts with a seed and then it grows to impact other 60 and 70 and 80 and 90-year olds to get more oxygen in their blood. And so I was talking to my friend last night from Seattle. She watches the channel and she bought a rebounder because I inspired her too. When she saw my progress, she was like, I need to get one of those. And so now she's jumping on it and she's so happy. She's so happy. She's only been on it like a week, but we had a conversation last night about how much happier she is from rebounding. And I'm like, yes, I want the rest of the world to get happy. If people could know that they could get happy just from a little tiny 10-minute, rebound dance session, and the oxygen in their body will go to their brain and it'll help them feel better. Like, what a better world it would be. So, that's a good t-shirt. Get happy, start bouncing, something like that. So, I would love for my life's work to be around, motivating people. So one of the things I want to tell y'all is I'm going to call our community the Avanti community. Here's the reason why. The word Avanti is Italian and it means advancing and moving forward. It's a positive outcome. It's an action word. It's a word that means action and movement. So whatever area of your life, your body, your mind, your soul, we want to support and motivate people to be moving forward and advancing and always growing in their lives in a positive way that makes them happier. So that's kind of where, I've had the name Avanti Wellness for over 20 years, but I finally decided to use it in this context with my podcast. And so that's what we can call ourselves. Are you a member of the Avanti community? So it's all unfolding, y'all, together. This is all an unfolding of energy that we're doing this together. We're building something. Y'all are the founding 1,000 members of the first Avanti community, and we can go out there and motivate ourselves, because self-love is important. And then subsequently, when we find freedom, joy, happiness, success, movement, oxygen, we can motivate others and inspire others to join us and feel good about themselves. And like I said, when we heal ourselves, we heal the world. And I love that. So, hi, Bibi. Tu sei avanti? Sì, io sono avanti, Bibi. Come stai? Dammi quale città da tu vieni. Adesso. Had no idea. Sierra, what? You had no idea of what? It's truly amazing how good I feel in one month. Oh, yes, you had no idea how good you would feel. Yes, okay, good. I hope I can go back and read this chat because I want to write down everybody's. I'm making a list. Like, I'm gonna say Sierra, Indiana, Elaine, Oklahoma, Port Alberni, Canada for Joanne. Yeah, and then there's a woman from Australia, Falls Church, Virginia. Yes. Vivo a Nord di Milano. Aw. c'è una donna che ho conosciuto che ha un, come si dice, sanctuary, come un fattoria di animali vicino Milano. Um, y'all, wouldn't it be fun? Y'all want to take a group Avanti trip to Italy one no, not summer. We'll go in the spring. Summer's not good in Italy because it's hot. Let's go in the spring sometime, maybe like in 2 years. Let's have a goal. I'll get a villa and we can have like whoever wants to come, like 10 ladies, and I'll take us all, and BB can come down to Tuscany, or we can go into the mountains of North Italia and be closer to the Dolomiti, which are the beautiful mountains in, it's like, what is that, BB? Like the Swiss Alps coming down, that range coming down into the Italy countryside. It would be great to see you all here. I know. And you know what, BB? There's a member named Di from Normandy, France. She loves Italy, and she wrote me an email. She's like, if you ever come to Italy, I'll meet you there. So she wants to meet me at a cafe in Italy, like probably northern. Like we talked about maybe Milan or something. So we're gonna do a pop-up bounce in Milano. So my rebounder is older, but it does fold for travel. So I could travel with that. I don't have the bag. I might like buy a bungee cord version that folds, and that would be fun for traveling all over the country and the world. I know Albert Carter did it, the guy that wrote um, the book that I'm reading. Y'all, I know it's past my jump time, but by 11 minutes. But this is fun. I'm glad y'all are here. What else? What else can we dream? Oh, this morning. So I wake up and I have all these ideas. And so this morning I woke up and I was feeling my legs, and I was like, God, my legs are so strong. They're just like full of hard muscle underneath this fat, and I can't wait till that hard muscle melts away like Michelangelo melts away the fat, and underneath is a chiseled marmo di Lydia, un statue di Lydia, all like muscles and built and everything. I mean, I'm dreaming that body, y'all. I'm dreaming what is happening underneath because I feel it. I feel the hard muscle that's getting built underneath. Even though there's fat and fluid on top of it. So I do believe it's going to burn it away. However, what I wanted to say about that is I did an interview on my travel podcast last year with this lady named Tiers. She was my age. She was like 55 or 56 or 54. I don't know. She was somewhere around my age. And I interviewed her because she does like corporate retreats for women, or just retreats for women. And one of the retreats that she does is yoga and teaching surfing to older women, like 40-year-olds or 50-year-olds. And I just know, like, back when I interviewed her, I mean, I could barely get off the ground easily. I knew I couldn't hop up on, because you have to have very strong leg muscles to hop up on a surfboard and push down to surf. But anyway, at the end of the podcast interview, and I didn't know her, I just met her just to interview her. I just said, I'm going to set a goal to build my leg strength and come on one of your yoga, Costa Rican surf training retreats. Like, because basically the only reason she teaches people how to surf is just so people can achieve something they never have done or they never thought possible. So I never have been interested in learning how to surf because my body has been, too out of shape and not strong to try something like that. But while I was laying in bed and I was feeling my leg muscles and how big they're getting and strong they're getting, I'm like, hey, in a year or two, that's a dream and a possibility that's possible with rebounding. If my legs are going to continue to get stronger and stronger, why can't I go on a Costa Rican surf retreat. And who in my community, who in my Avanti community wants to set a goal to come with us? And we'll go. Like, I think, you could just get like 5 or 10 people to go on this trip, and we just all meet there. Like, you get the instructions about where to fly into. And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, they might pick you up at the airport. I'm not sure. I can't remember the interview that well. But, something like that would be really fun too, where our community starts to set goals, set visions for ourselves, and then go and do it. And for the people in the community who, have kids or can't travel, or, are not interested in that, they can live vicariously through us, because we'll live stream our time together while we're there and include them in the fun and the joy, because as long as they've got internet, I can pop up on the screen and be um, a global opportunity to, live vicariously through the dreams and the goals and the achievements, that we're setting for us here in 2024, and that we want to achieve by 2026, or whatever, date we pick. I mean, I have no idea how long it's going to take me, just with my little rebounding, to build that body and that strength up. So wouldn't something like that be fun? I think so. I think it would be awesome. So we are our own healers. Yes, I agree. We are our own healers. And I feel like there's something really special with rebounding. I feel like, because it's a cellular all over body workout, I feel like there's more to it than we even know. And we are going to continue to uncover what the benefits of all this rebounding is all about. Again, I want to say, we need to be patient. We need to be comprehending what we're doing and what's happening under the surface. So I want to continue to engage, like, human physiology, sports medicine type people who understand the mechanics of the body and how muscles grow and stuff like that, so they can educate us on what is actually happening underneath the surface to keep us committed to stay the course. And having the channel helps me to stay the course. So I'm happy to be the example of our potential, because I'm in this big body, and we can watch the big body turn into a small body. Hey, I'm happy to be the poster child for this. So can't wait to see the results, right? So listen, I was gonna get on my rebounding at 9, but I know it's like 9:20 right now. My dog is crying, so she's up. So what that means is I gotta put on my jacket and shoes. I'm gonna walk her first, and that probably means I will be on my live probably around 9:30. So if anybody wants to join me for a bounce for day 9, and if y'all noticed, I started that little system that I talked about, where we can track down how many days left in the year. So the first day 8, day 9 is today, and then the slash is the 361, or whatever the date is, of days left in the year. So we're going to watch the whole year go by through the titles, and that way we can go back and track back, where were we at day 340 or whatever, what was going on. So, okay, let me go walk my dog. I'll get my little studio set up over by my rebounder, and we'll get bouncing for our 10 minutes today. Thanks for joining me. And later, when I get my coffee and everything, I'm going to read another half of the chapter. I already read the beginning chapter. I don't remember what it was. I think it was chapter 10, where I read about the cellular health. And so there's 2 more components of cellular health that is part of that chapter that I'm going to come back after rebounding. I'm going to get settled in front of the fireplace, and I'm going to go on YouTube Live. The reason I'm using the YouTube Live apps right now in this framework with this up and down vertical is because I feel like YouTube is going to spread my videos better more free marketing. Bye, BB. Have a lovely day. Um, more marketing for the channel if I'm using their technology. So that's what I'm testing right now. I've never used the YouTube app and software options before. So we're going to see if that helps change the trajectory of the channel. Okay. This is Kettle and Fire bone broth that I'm drinking for my gut health. All right, I'll see y'all in like 15 minutes. Live rebounding. Okay, talk to y'all later. Bye. Thank you.